इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हां, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हां, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today, we have a brand called Takhat Interior by brand Kettle. Brand Kettle is basically a turnkey solution providers specialized in retail and office-based design, offering end-to-end services from concept to final construction. Established in 2020, the company has quickly positioned itself as a leader in fit-out solutions, completing over 100 projects for high-profile clients like Malabar Gold and Diamond, Nike, Lenskart, across more than 40 cities in India. With a focus on quality, innovation, and customer satisfaction, brand Kettle services span various sectors, including jewelry, apparel, food, beverage, and retail. To talk more about this brand and the business opportunity, today we have Gaurav Arora, the VP Framework. I'm also joined with Prakhar Nigam as the key account manager for this brand, and we also have Ashok Kumar, the consultant from Franchise India. So before we start the brand presentation, talk more about the business opportunity, I would request Gaurav Arora to please come forward and set the perspective of this call, and then we'll move further for the brand presentation. Over to you, Gaurav.
Hi. Thank you so much, Bharat, for introducing me and for introducing the brand Kettle for the day. So thank you so much, all the viewers, and wishing you all a very happy Diwali and a happy New Year. I'm sure it's a lovely afternoon after a long break, long-awaited break, I would say, the biggest festival in the Hindi community, and we all are done with it. I'm sure we all had super joy, love, laughter with our families, and we've had a great time. So now we are again back to business, and hence now we are coming up with a new opportunity where we would like to introduce you to a new concept in terms of not just setting up an experience center, but also creating an experience in the fit out, in the turnkey solutions. All of us have actually heard about the brands like Pepperfry and the Wooden Streets of the world, and we have talked about Godrej Kitchens and Glance Kitchens and JSW Homes in our last few years of setting up this new line of business where people are not just looking at furniture as a trade business, but also an experience for people to basically look, feel, and learn about how the furniture can be placed, how the color combination can take place, and how you can basically have a turnkey solution for your home. So a lot of brands like Living Space, Live Space, Wooden Street, Pepperfry have actually come up in the last 4 5 years, and we have actually started using these services. But now this is a new brand that we have come up with, which is basically an amalgamation of not just the turnkey solution, but also a retail furniture brand under the umbrella of Takhar. So the original brand, which started by Vikas, who is the visionary behind the brand in 2020, along with his partner Gaurav, they came up with this idea of giving a turnkey solution uh, with the brand Kettle, and they have serviced over 40 brands across 100 cities in the country, ranging from the retail space to the office space. And they have serviced brands like Malabar Diamonds, Indriya, which is a new brand in the retail jewelry category from the house of Aditya Birla Group, and then we have Lenskart and various other retail brands. So they have serviced almost every best brand in the country, and all because they're committed to the service. So today we are going to be talking about the brand. But before we start talking about the brand and the opportunity which is associated with brand Kettle and Takhar in the franchising space, I'd like to tell you that uh, how we should choose a franchise and why franchise India plays a very, very critical role in helping you all investors and brands to basically get along with each other, and how you should basically do some kind of a diligence at your own end, and how you should introspect well. Because when you think about getting into a new line of business, when you think of joining a new business, when you think of owning a new franchise, then what all questions you should ask yourself, what all points you should consider within yourself, and then you plan the way forward, and how franchise India is going to be the helping hand with our experience and with our knowledge and with our repository and our experience, our legacy of service over 5 million investors and over 10,000 brands in last 2.5 decades of our existence. So, my friends, thank you so much once again for joining in this lovely afternoon for this business opportunity over Chai webinar. So, the first question that you should ask yourself is why you want to do a business and which business you want to buy. Because if you're not sure which business you want to buy, if you're not sure what business you want to buy, then you are always in a confusion state, and you will always be going by the herd mentality or by the sheer effect, which is that you've seen somebody growing, you have seen somebody joining the hands with some brand, and hence you look forward to joining the same business because you've seen that they've become successful. But it may not be true when it talks about your own self. So you should ask this question to yourself, that what business you want to buy, which category you want to buy, when do you want to start that business? How soon do you want to start that business? Which market do you want to start that business? Whom do you want to do that business for? Is it for you? Is it for yourself? Or is it for somebody in your family? Or is it for maybe somebody in your friends? And then you have to set a vision कि बॉस आपको करना क्या है, आपको अगले 4 साल में 3 साल में उस बिजनेस में करना क्या है. What do you want to achieve in that business in next 2-3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line? आपका अपना विजन क्या है उस बिजनेस को लेके, आप कितना उस बिजनेस को आगे प्रोग्रेस करना चाहते हो, क्या आप उसमें वैल्यू एडिशन कर सकते हो. So all these strategic questions should be there in your mind, and you should ask yourself, you should ask your colleagues, and you should ask franchise team, so that we can help you कि जो आप सोच रहे हो, जो कैटेगरी आप सोच रहे हो, रिटेल, F&B, FMCG, ऑटोमोबाइल, एजुकेशन, वो कितना आपके लिए सूटेबल है, कितना उस बिजनेस में आपके लिए वैल्यू एडिशन हो सकता है, कितना आप उस बिजनेस में वैल्यू एडिशन कर सकते हो. बिकॉज इट्स लाइक अ मैरिज बिटवीन यू एंड द ब्रांड. सो द फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट इज 5 questions: what, why, where, and how, and why. So why you should do a business, what business do you do, which business do you do, which category you should choose, which market do you want to do that business. ये second question है कि किस मार्केट में आपको बिजनेस करना चाहिए, उसके लिए क्या ट्रेड लाइसेंसेस चाहिए, आपको किस तरीके का टैलेंट पूल चाहिए, किस तरीके के रिसोर्सेज चाहिए, कितना आपको स्पेस चाहिए, राइट. बिकॉज इफ यू आर नॉट श्योर अबाउट दीज questions as a clarity in your mind, then you end up choosing a business which perhaps is not right in that market. And then there is a law of demand and supply that exists in that market. क्योंकि हर बिजनेस का एक टारगेट ऑडियंस है, उसका एक कंपटीशन है, उसकी एक रेलेवेंस है, उसका एक प्राइस है, उसका एक प्रोडक्ट है, उसका एक प्रमोशन है, उसके लिए कुछ लोग हैं. तो अगर आपने वो 5 पीस का एनालिसिस नहीं करा, तो वो मार्केट जिसमें आप बिजनेस करना चाह रहे हो, उस प्रोडक्ट को लेके, सर्विस को लेके शायद उतनी रिस्पॉन्सिव ना हो, तो वो आपका बिजनेस गलत हो सकता है. Then also you need lot of trade licenses. तो वो अवेलेबल है या नहीं है उस जगह पे, अगर है तो कितना इजीली अवेलेबल है, उसका टर्म क्या रहेगा, 2 साल 3 साल 5 साल, उसकी क्या फीस जाने वाली है, क्या रिन्यूअल फीस जाने वाली है. ऑल दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट while you choose the right market to do that business. तो सबसे पहले स्ट्रेटेजिकली आपको क्या सोचना है कि आप वो बिजनेस करना चाहते हो, कौन सा, क्यों, कैसे, कितना जल्दी, किसके लिए. दूसरा है किस मार्केट में आप वो करना चाहते हो, उसके लाइसेंसेस को लेके, उसकी रिसोर्सेज को लेके, उसके टैलेंट को लेके. तीसरा है ऑपरेशनल कैपेबिलिटी आपकी और उस ब्रांड की, कितना आपस में ऑपरेशनल कैपेबिलिटी जो है वो मैच करती है. आप उस बिजनेस में कितना टाइम दे सकते हो, फुल टाइम बिजनेस देख रहे हो या पार्ट टाइम बिजनेस देख रहे हो, जॉब में हो, फर्स्ट टाइम बिजनेस कर रहे हो, या आप एक सीरियल एंटरप्रेन्योर हो. ये सब चीजें बहुत मैटर करती हैं. आपका एजुकेशन बैकग्राउंड क्या है, बिकॉज every business has some of the other modalities, and if you're not aligned with those modalities you may go wrong. And if you are very strict, if you're firm about the business that you have chosen for yourself, then all you have to do is you have to first understand कि मेरे को उसमें कैपेबिलिटी बिल्ड करने के लिए क्या क्या करना पड़ेगा. तो यहाँ पे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि जब आप कोई बिजनेस चूज कर रहे हो तो ये ऑपरेशनल कैपेबिलिटी आप समझो अपनी और अपने ब्रांड की, कि ब्रांड आपको कैसे सपोर्ट करेगा और फिर आप उसमें अपनी कैपेबिलिटी को कैसे बिल्ड करोगे. एंड देन यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि जो वहां पे टैलेंट आएगा, जो आपने ऑलरेडी, उस टैलेंट को आप कैसे मैनेज कर पाओगे, कैसे आप उसको नर्चर कर पाओगे, राइट. क्योंकि अगर आपकी कैपेबिलिटी नहीं है तो आप फर्दर टैलेंट को इंप्रूव नहीं कर पाओगे, वैल्यू ऐड नहीं कर पाओगे. सो इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट ऑपरेशनल कैपेबिलिटी इन द बिजनेस is something that you should own. And then fourth is the financial fitment, the finance that you want to be using for doing that business, the minimum capital required, the maximum operational expenses required, the kind of ROIs that are expected, and the competition, the law of demand and supply in that business. क्योंकि अगर किसी प्रोडक्ट में, किसी सर्विस में अगर मेच्योरिटी आ चुकी है और आप उस बिजनेस को फिर भी करना चाहते हो, तो यू मे गो रॉन्ग फाइनेंशियली, क्योंकि आपका जो ड्रीम है वो शायद आप अचीव नहीं कर पाओगे. तो आपको बहुत केयरफुली ये चूज करना पड़ेगा कि जो बिजनेस आप कर रहे हो उसमें जो कैपिटल जा रही है, जो आपका स्वेट जा रहा है, जो आपका उसके अंदर टाइम इन्वॉल्वमेंट जा रहा है, वो कितना आपको उसका आरओआई देने वाला है. और जो आपका अपना फ्यूचर प्लान है अगले 3 से 5 साल में, द मनी दैट यू नीड फ्रॉम दैट बिजनेस फॉर यू, फॉर योर फैमिली, फॉर योर asset building, for somebody in your family getting married, maybe somebody in your family need it for an education. तो उस सब को प्लान करते हुए आपको ये फाइनेंशियल्स को बेसिकली मैनेज करना पड़ेगा. सो जस्ट टू गिव यू द समराइज ऑफ व्हाट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन लास्ट 5-7 मिनट्स, 4 बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स जो आपको सोचने हैं, समझने हैं, अपने आप से पूछने हैं. एंड ऑब्वियसली विद फ्रेंचाइजिंग योर टीम इन प्लेस, you will be given all these clarities strategically, what business you want to do, why you want to do, how soon you want to do, and then what kind of resources do you have for that kind of a business, and what's your own vision and mission forward with that business, right? Which product you want to choose, what category, what service you want to deliver, and then which market you want to do the business, how much capital does it need, how much resources does it need to do that business, operationally how well you can build the capability, and further you can add value in that. And last but not the least is the kind of financial risk that you are taking and how ready you are to take that kind of financial risk, and what kind of opportunity lies ahead with that money and the sweat that you are investing and the kind of ROIs that you can expect. So having said that, let me invite Ashok, who is going to talk about the brand, who is going to be talking about the overall presentation, the brand Takat and the brand Kettle, talking about from the origin of the brand and today their standing in the market and their future plan, and how you can be associated and how you can basically create something for you as a sizable opportunity in the space of interiors and the furniture as a trading business. So thank you so much once again for joining, and I request you to please continue to lend your eyes and ears to us so that we can give you much detailed information about the brand. So Ashok, over to you.
Thank you, Gaurav. I think giving us the brief about the business. Bharat, if you want, you can stop your screen share. I will present my screen. Okay, so as Gaurav said, because basically this is basically the 2 different brands. One is your brand Kettle and second brand is your Takat. So brand Kettle, that is totally service business, and basically the Takat they are introducing as a retail business in home decor. Right. So what is the unique opportunity they are bringing for the franchisee partners? Where they are bringing a hybrid model. So my franchisee partner, they can do the projects and they can do the home decor as well. Right. So that's a unique concept we are introducing. So just I'll quickly run through the presentations. So let's have a look at first brand Kettle. I hope the screen is visible.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is visible now.
Okay. So brand Kettle, basically they are the one-stop turnkey project solutions for the commercial project. So even it's a fashion retail or it's a general retail, or it's a jewelry business, and they have they have their own in-house manufacturing capacity, and they have already done in the last 3-4 years they have done more than 100 projects, and they are all associated with more than 30 brands, and across the country they have covered 40 cities to deliver these projects, right? So yes, it's a ultimate turnkey destination. So as Gaurav said, okay, they are one of the fastest growing fit out company. In the last 3 years, basically they have delivered more than 100 projects, including industry players, leaders like Malawa Gold, your Marks, Spencer, Nike, OnePlus, Domino's, Reliance Smart, and Reliance Car. So that gives basically the brand capability and credibility. Again, so brand Kettle, it was started in 2020, and now they are planning to expand their footprints across India. So this is a kind of like turnkey projects they do. So just it's a quick brief. If you look at their vision and mission statements, basically they are they want to basically redefine the industry by consistently delivering the end-to-end solutions to the customers. And mission is simply a commitment towards excellence and innovations and client satisfaction. So Mr. Vikas, he is the founder because he has started this business because he has good knowledge and industry experience. So during COVID, because he faced and then see the challenges that the industry and and general public is facing, especially employees. So then he decided that he want to do something different for the society and for the industry and for the manpower. So then he has started this journey, right, after 16 years of his professional services. Right. Industry that you talk about, they serve. So they do like jewelry stores, they do retail stores, they do F&B and apparel. So these are the four primary categories. Right. If you look at your F&B in retail segment, F&B is the largest segment, that is the 70% of your business. Retail is the second largest, followed by your jewelry and apparel. So these are the largest industry segments in terms of ensuring the excellence in quality assurance. So they have industry experience. They have a rigorous quality checks once they install these projects. They have continuous improvement in the system, in the technology. They use basically latest technology, cutting edge technology to deliver these projects. They don't compromise on safety compliances, and their approach is very simple. They are more focused on client centric approach to deliver these projects. If you look at their clientele, so they have a big clientele, big like retail players, starting from Reliance to all categories, all business segments. Yeah. They have also received an award recognitions, that's a certification for appreciation, and they have many media presence across many shows and events. Now, if you look at the retail industry, so just only look at only the F&B business. F&B, more than 13 million kirana stores, pop and mom stores are there in India, which will convert to modern stores. Right. So the industry is shifting from traditional stores towards the modern stores. So that means opportunity is very large. Right. And but why these retailers or any retail store, F&B store, or a apparel store, why they will change? Why they will shift, convert their existing store to a modern store? Because modern stores brings the transformation in the business, and the impact of that transformation is significant. So the stores which are basically transformed their traditional stores into the modern store, they have seen like 20% to 300% revenue growth just after transformation. Their profits have been increased from a minimum of 30% to 400%. So overall impact in the business, if you look at, is 135%. That impact is observed in tier 1 cities, tier 2 cities, and even in the smaller towns. So the transformation makes better impact on sales in a smaller towns. So that means the modernization of these stores will continue. And there is the large opportunity. So where we want franchisee partners to reach out to these players, these independent stores, to modernize or upgrade their stores. So this is again, so the new economy has brought in competition from the organized and online players. So basically everybody has to upgrade themselves in terms of the customer experience, ambience, environment that you provide to your customer. Now, so expansion plan that we are targeting. So we are targeting Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida, Jaipur, Chandigarh, Tri-City, and Dehradun in northern region. In western region, we are open for Bhopal, Indore, Mumbai, Pune, and Nagpur. In south, big markets are Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai. In eastern, we are targeting Kolkata and Pune. In northeast, Guwahati. So these are the the prime cities that brand Kettle and Takat, they are targeting to expand their footprints first, and they have good clientele in these cities. So customer awareness is already there. So that benefit will benefit our franchisee partners. In terms of franchisee proposal, yes, the franchisee partner, they have to set up an experience center, and they need to hold a minimum inventory for 4-5 stores, and they need to develop a network of influencers, because they have to generate leads for B2B business and as well as for their retail business. So their role is basically local marketing and lead generation. Business development and sales is the responsibility of the franchisee. They need to create basically the custom design as per the customer requirement, and book the order for shops, offices, projects, or residential. They need to do payment and commercial terms. Again, with customers, they need to collect payments, and installations of these projects will be done by the brand team. So my franchisee does not require to build the capability and how they are going to set up the store, and how the team is going to manage this entire project delivery. So that is entire, installations will be done by the brand Kettle team. Yes, then so what are the key regions to partner with brand Kettle? Yes, they have very comprehensive solutions, and they have a complete set of services for your retail stores, for your offices, for your even Takat is bringing solutions to your residential category. Experience, yes, they have an experienced team who are basically brings uh, you know knowledge, capability, experience in the business. Nationwide presence, because they have already delivered the project in 40 cities in India. They have a very sophisticated client centric approach, and there, if you look at their portfolio of projects they have delivered, so they have a proven track record of successful projects and very high customer uh, satisfaction rating. Along with these capabilities, they support their franchisee partners. They will have a single window support to the franchisee partners to run their experience center successfully. So in terms of business setup support, so pre-opening support in terms of your location approval, how your center is going to look like, how to set up the center, your supply of your inventory, local marketing guidance, your product and staff training will be done by the brand teams. The POS and software and IT systems that you require, company will provide complete guidance on that. They will give you the SOP manual. So how you are going to manage your day-to-day operations. So the manual will be provided in virtual CRM. So once it's a B2B business is a product, a project business. So once you generate a lead, you need a system to log in that lead. Then we need to see your communications with the team, and it may take some time to convert that lead into a business. So that will be supported by a CRM. Post your opening, you will get your regular inventory supplies. So a regular inventory supply for your home decor products. Project execution and installations will be done by the brand team, and they will also provide you the after installation maintenance. So that is taken care of by the brand team. My franchisee, they will get consistent margin in terms of project execution as well as for their retail sales. Awareness campaign, they will keep doing these awareness campaigns, and participating in events, sponsor these events. So that is they will do at the central level. Social media marketing guidance will be provided by the brand team, and they will promote you on their all social media handles. And celebrity endorsements will basically at a later stage, and the advantage of these kind of endorsements will go to the franchisee partners as well, right? So that's it, I think, about the brand Kettle. I'll just quickly give you a quick brief of your Takat brand as well. So
Yeah, thank you, Ashok, for running us through the presentation. So if you can give us a little glimpse of what the financials are basically involved in this business, and what kind of ROI are we expecting, what kind of month-on-month business are we expecting in the interest of the investors, so that we can have the relevant questions coming from them. And I request every investor who has joined today, please use your chat box, Q&A box to talk about your interest. You can share your question answers. You can ask any question as you want. Also, please do not hesitate to share your contact details and the location of your interest, so that our local teams can connect with you, and they can run you through the entire presentation once again, and they can probably discuss with you on the unclear points, and they can connect you with the brand team also on one-on-one basis. Because, my friends, this opportunity is a very different one in terms of the turnkey and the furniture trading as a retail opportunity under one roof, which is generally not available in much of the marquee brands that we talked about in the beginning, because either you have a retail center, experience center, or you have a turnkey. But this brand has got both opportunities under one roof. So company has its own factory where they do the manufacturing of the furnitures and the fixtures, and on the other side they have got a retail opportunity where they have a ready-made furniture. So it's a quite clear vision that Vikas and Gaurav have actually thought about, and they've come up with this opportunity for you all. So I request make it as interactive as possible. allow us to service you in the best way forward. Thank you so much. Ashok ji, please, if you can run through a little bit on the presentation, on the numbers.
Yeah, sure. So Gaurav, I will just flip through this presentation so you can have a, audience can have a glance of, what kind of like, opportunity or the product and services we are bringing for residential sector for your retail business as well. Okay, so I will not just talk about the presentation, just scroll through the presentation. Okay, so you can see the complete range of services and products that basically Takat is bringing for the customers. Okay. So they have complete home decor solutions, furniture, decor, wardrobes, TV units, sofa, bed. So there is a core team. Again, this is the same. So we already talked about some of these elements. Okay. Okay, so this is all about your Takat. Now I'll share my screen. Just we'll discuss on the unit economics. Okay, so the investment that we are talking about here, to set up one experience center area, we have considered around 1,500 square feet area that we require to set up experience center. But it may vary. So if you have like slightly smaller area, slightly larger area, so your investments can be optimized accordingly. The brand fees, so you are getting 2 brands at a franchise fee of 6 lakh rupees. Your interior fit out is going to cost around 1,000 rupees per square feet. So your fit out cost based on the area you can calculate. If it is 2,000 square feet, then it may go up to 20 lakh rupees. And then store interior inventory that you require for at least 4-5 stores, so that 20 lakh rupees. And this is for your project executions. And you have a retail product inventory, so that is around 10 lakh rupees. So 30 lakh rupees is your display inventory that you need to keep. Your IT systems cost is 2 lakh rupees and pre-launch marketing fund is around 2 lakh rupees. So total investment is 55 lakh rupees. Apart from this, basically the franchisee, they have to pay the property deposit if it is a rental property, right? So that will vary again. Now, if you look at the revenue that we are estimating, so we have done some slightly conservative projections. So there are two set of projects. Basically, one is the projects where you take a large projects, even for the residential or is for a retail outlet. Second one is your product sale from the store itself, from experience center. And we have considered a very conservative number. We expect a revenue of 5.4 crores in first year, and we project it up to 9.4 crores in fifth year. The margins are going to vary depending on the project, but on an average, what we see in terms of margins to the franchisee partner, 15% on the projects, and on products, it's around 25%. So 82 lakh rupees kind of gross margins we expect for franchisee partner, and that will go up to 1.4 crores in year 5. Now, if we talk about your expenses, so yes, my franchisee sales coordinator or franchisee owner, he has to himself act as a sales coordinator or owner of the business, and he has to keep business development person. And so we require 2 people here, right? Helper or support staff, we require 1. And 1% of sales, we have kept the provision for incentives, staff incentives. Your rental cost, we have considered at 150 rupees per square feet. So that 27 lakh rupees is the cost for your rental property. So if it is your own property, that means this 27 lakh rupees is your opportunity against your property. Utility expenses around 15,000 rupees per month. 10,000 rupees per month we have considered for your travel and convenience. Pantry expenses around 8,000 rupees per month. So that's 96,000 rupees, and 2% of the sales we have considered towards your marketing budget. So total expense for the business is 56 lakh rupees. It goes up to 78 lakh rupees. My franchisee makes 25 lakh rupees, 26 lakh rupees profit in first year itself. Second year it goes up to close to 40 lakh rupees. Then is 50 goes up to 56 and 64 lakh rupees. So that translates to monthly take home of around 2 lakh rupees per month and goes up to more than 5 lakh rupees per month in fifth year. If you look at my total capex or total investment in the business, including your inventory, is 55 lakh rupees. So within 24 months, my franchisee recovers their entire investment, and they make a profit of at least 1.8 crores in 5 years. Right. So with this, I will end the presentation, and Gaurav, over to you. We can take up some queries.
Yeah, hi. So thank you so much, Ashok, for running us through the numbers in a very quick way. So, friends, as you have seen, that this business is pretty much different than what you have all seen as such in life, because typically a furniture business is where you have to display the furniture and you trade. So it's a running furniture. It's a fact furniture that comes to you, you display it, and then you sell it, and then it gets basically churning. But in this case, it's not just the churning of the furniture, it is also about giving a new experience. So if you have, let's say, a bed of an X color and a person is looking for a Y color, but the design is appropriate for them. So you can place an order because the factory is owned by the principal company brand Kettle, where they are going to manufacture the same bed with the new color theme. So it's quite customizable, it's quite tailor-made, and it's like a bespoke brand. So all of us have seen bespoke in the furniture in the garments category, where we go and we ask for a bridal or a groom's wear. But in this case, it's the furniture also, because it's not just the furniture company; it's a turnkey solution company. And on the investment side, it needs about 50 odd lakh rupees of investment, and you have a potential to make about 2.5 lakh rupees within first year per month basis, and then it can scale to even 5-6 lakh per month. So within this investment, if you see, no opportunity can give you this big return opportunity, because if you go for a food business, then your capital is never ever returnable, because once you have put in the money, तो वो आपके फिक्सचर्स में चला गया, फर्नीचर में चला गया, अब वो डेप्रिशिएट होगा, राइट. बट यहाँ पे आप कमोडिटी बिजनेस में हो, आप एक फर्नीचर को, एक फिक्सचर को ट्रेड कर रहे हो, तो आपका एक जो आपने इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है वो आपका बार बार चर्न हो रहा है, और आपने उससे अपना कैपिटल रिकवर कर लिया अगले आने वाले 2 साल में, और उसके बाद जो भी आप कंपनी के साथ बिजनेस कर रहे हो, वो आपका 100% जो है वो आपका कैपिटल रिकवरी के बाद जो प्रॉफिट है वो है. तो जितनी बार आप स्टॉक को चर्न कर रहे हो, उतनी बार आप प्रॉफिट बना रहे हो. The only patience that you need is for initially 2 years. Though, as per the conservative projections that we have taken, we are talking about maybe 18 odd months as a break even for us to recover our capital. But still, on a worst case scenario, it can go to even 24 months. So now, 24 months, you're getting your recovery, and then you are using all your profits in the business to make more money out of it. So I think nothing can actually give you a better solution than this in case of a retail business. So, Ashok, I have two questions here. Can we also do interiors for the homes and the modular kitchens? Yes, the answer is yes, you can. Because as we mentioned, company has its own factory, तो आप किसी भी तरीके का मेकओवर कर सकते हो. आप रेजिडेंशियल यूनिट्स, कमर्शियल यूनिट्स, रिटेल यूनिट्स, फैक्ट्रीज, किचन, सिर्फ वॉशरूम एक ऐसा है जिसमें कंपनी नहीं इतना इन्वॉल्व होती है, बट बाकी जो भी आपके घर का लिविंग रूम है, बेडरूम है, डाइनिंग रूम है, किचन है, आप सबको जो है एक नया लुक एंड फील दे सकते हो इस कंपनी के हेल्प से. और आगे अगर आप इस बिजनेस में प्रॉस्पर करना चाहते हो, तो जितना आप ज्यादा इसमें ऑर्डर्स लेके आओगे, उतना आपकी जो है बिलिंग बढ़ेगी तो आपका कमीशन बढ़ेगा. सो दैट्स अ ब्यूटी अबाउट दिस बिजनेस. आई एम श्योर यश एंड some anonymous attendee who has asked us this question.
Well, do I need to have any kind of specific, experience in case if I want to go for this franchise? Like
See, Bharat, the beauty of franchising is that you should have the intent to learn. You should have some intent to basically get into a business or a category because you are interested and you believe that you will be able to scale up. You will be able to add some operational capability after you have undergone the training. तो आपका बेसिक बैकग्राउंड होना चाहिए, इंटरेस्ट होना चाहिए आपका उस कैटेगरी में. बाकी एवरीथिंग इज पॉसिबल बिकॉज franchising means that you are getting into something which is already tried and tested, not just at one place but at a numerous places in numerous markets, and you're joining hands with somebody who's already delivered and they have a certain vision. You have to just be specific with that vision and you have to just go along. So ये beauty है franchise business की.
very true. Okay, just the last question from my side, Ashok ji, like a franchisee, in case if I go for it, like what will be the procedure like? How would I get onboarded, and what all things do I need to do?
Yeah, okay, Bharat, so if you look at the franchisee life cycle is very simple. So if you once you want to sign up with like franchisee with brand Kettle, then basically you can connect with our team, Franchise India team or Gaurav. So they will give you the detailed briefing about the business model. We have just presented is a quick overview, but our team will basically share all the details about the brand, about the business, the legal terms, conditions, everything. So it takes basically 1 month to sign the deal. So once you sign the deal, you pay franchisee fee. Then basically it takes 3 months to set up the experience center. So 3 months is the maximum time to set up the center. Brand team has the capability, have the strength, they can set up your store in less than a month. So that is within that period of time you will get your inventory. So within 3 months you start generating your business. During your period of like 3 months of your setup period, you will do your local marketing, influencer meet, and do some event to promote your business. So by the time you start the day of operations, you have basically your clientele ready. So you start your business from the day one.
रियल एस्टेट एजेंट्स जो है या कुछ जो नए आपके किचन इक्विपमेंट के जो सेलर्स होते हैं, आप उनसे कोलैबोरेट कर सकते हो. आप रियल एस्टेट एजेंट्स के साथ कर सकते हो, आप डेवलपर्स के साथ कोलैबोरेट कर सकते हो. और जितना भी
डिजाइनर्स हैं,
हाँ, और जितने भी लोकल वहाँ पे इंटीरियर डिजाइनर्स हैं जिनकी कैपेबिलिटी बनाने की नहीं है लेकिन टर्नकी वो शायद कर रहे हैं छोटे मोटे लेवल पे, या फिर कॉलेज के जो फ्रेशर्स होते हैं जिन्होंने अभी जस्ट ग्रेजुएशन किया है स्कूल ऑफ प्लानिंग एंड आर्किटेक्चर से या कोई भी इंटीरियर डिजाइनर से, उनको आप अपॉइंट कर सकते हो ताकि आपका बेसिक वर्क शुरू हो जाए और वहां पे फिर आप आगे जो है अपने ऑर्डर्स को जो है लॉक करना शुरू करो, क्योंकि डिलीवरी इज द ऑपरेशनल कैपेबिलिटी ऑफ द ब्रांड. हमें एज अ फ्रेंचाइजी कैपेबिलिटी सिर्फ बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट की, ब्रांड डेवलपमेंट की सिर्फ बिल्ड करनी है.
Very true. I mean, it is all about like expansion of my network, right? So in case if as a franchise, in सब के साथ अगर network अच्छा है, so obviously I can get more business into.
इसमें एक और बेनिफिट है इसमें भरत जी, वो बेनिफिट ये है कि जितनी भी ऑर्गेनिक लीड्स हैं जो ब्रांड खुद डायरेक्ट जनरेट करता है, वो लीड्स फ्रेंचाइजी पार्टनर के साथ शेयर की जाएंगी. तो उसमें ये है कि फ्रेंचाइजी को भी कन्वर्ट कर सकता है, एंड दिस इज अ मोर ऑफ द रिलेशनशिप बिल्डिंग एक्सरसाइज. तो क्लाइंट के साथ रिलेशनशिप बिल्ड करना है, उसको बेटर सर्विस देनी है, उससे जाके मिलना है. तो इस तरीके का एक कनेक्ट आपको बिल्ड करना है.
Okay, और basically right now are we only focusing on the north part of area, or we are also open for other parts of India also?
ब्रांड के भी स्ट्रेंथ ये दे आर ऑलरेडी डिलीवरिंग द प्रोडक्ट in 40 cities across the country. So they have the bandwidth and capability. They can start anywhere in the country. लेकिन
that's great.
The cities that we have shared, ये वो cities हैं जहाँ पे they do much more business. तो ये ज्यादा attractive cities हैं. We have highlighted only those.
True. मेरे ख्याल से in case if anyone would like to go for this brand, right? If anyone is interested, I would request you to please get in touch with our call center number, or you may also can get in touch with Gaurav. Gaurav, you please share your number in the chat box. And you know,
My
so
number
either
is
you
8800493727. I repeat, it's 8800493727. So anyone who is looking at starting this business and they have interest, you can actually send me a text on my WhatsApp, or you can call me directly on this number. I'll be happy to align your call with the brand team. And Prakhar, who is the key accounts manager from the brand side, is going to be doing the meeting and probably aligning somebody in the local market so that you have all your questions, doubts, and your queries sorted. And then we move forward in helping you to set up this business.
Right, we'll take the last question from the chat. Who does design the project acquired by franchisee? I guess
It's a brand team. It's a brand team.
It's a brand team, right? They already have a good, very good team, very good designers, right? So they do this themselves, and that is how they execute the plan. Right. So I think that's it for the day, right? As I said, that in case if you would like to get in touch with us or with the brand on a one-on-one basis, you can call our hotline number 9717683838, or you can write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Also, you know, Gaurav already has shared his number. I mean, you can also directly contact him, and Prakhar is also available with us. So, so that's it for the day. Hope this session was helpful to understand the brand and the business opportunity. In fact, these webinars are basically done for you, so that you can take an informed decision with the brand, with the best brand, you know, business opportunity. So that's it for the day. Tomorrow we will again come up with a new brand at exactly at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and we will explore another business opportunity. Till then, I would really appreciate, before I close this session, I would really appreciate Ashok ji, Gaurav, and Prakhar for being available for this webinar, and we really appreciate for sharing the insights of this brand. So see you tomorrow in the afternoon at 12 o'clock with the another brand opportunity.